All
Oh,
right,
good.
thank you, everybody. Go ahead and turn it over to Brother Rodney.
Oh, yes, sir, brother. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Welcome to Black Wealth Empowerment Live. I'm Rodney Assad Muhammad, your courage coach. And if this is the first time for you to join us, you are absolutely in for a delight, a treat today. But here's the thing, we're doing something a little different today, and we're gonna let you know what that is in a few moments. But here's a great, powerful thing about this platform, about this medium, about what we're doing here at Black Wealth Empowerment. We're not rolling solo. It's not just myself, and here I'm talking. It's not just one person. They're over there talking, and hey, look how smart I am. It's a collective. It's a group of people, a body of like-minded individuals that say, you know what, I want to sow good seeds into somebody else's life. You know what, I'm going to come give of myself, things I've learned, things I've gleaned over the years, and hard knocks, successes, and all that stuff, and I'm going to share that with other people. Why? Because the more people that can learn how to navigate this thing called life in a very powerful way, get some successes, get some wins, right? Get some additional income, start a business, live a great family life, improve their health, and all those things, then what happens is it's your neighbor, then it's your other neighbor, then the one behind you, and the person across the street, then down the street. And after a while, you live in a whole community full of happy people who are just enjoying the best of life. See, brothers and sisters, can you imagine if every single person you ran into was excited about their life, was just happy about what they were getting out of life, looking forward to gaining more and helping others? Wouldn't that be just amazing? You're in the store and people like, how you doing? Oh, I'm so blessed. And how are you? You look so blessed. And y'all just blessings, just flowing peace everywhere. Peace, peace, peace. And everybody's just enjoying life. Nobody's feeling down. Nobody's feeling, I ain't making it. It's hard out here. No, because each one is taught one. So we got a body of people who decide to come together to present to you some powerful things during what we've called the hour of power. Now, I'm just one of three, right? One of three. And we got our brother, our primary host. This is the brother who saw an opportunity years ago and says, you know what? I think we can do this. I believe we can make something happen with this and really produce some great material and help a lot of people. So we started this Black Wealth Empowerment Group. At first, we were Facebooking and just doing that primarily. Then he did the broadcast, and it just grew exponentially from there. And so now with a lot of members and just hundreds of broadcasts under our belt, here's where we are at the hour of power. So you're in the right place at the right time, doing the right things, paying attention. So, Brother Daryl, you got some words to share with our wonderful members who are watching and those new ones who have just decided to, you know what, I'm going to jump on this Black Wealth Empowerment thing. I want to see what they have to say. So, Brother Daryl, please share some words with them as our primary host and benefactor of this platform.
All right, thank you so very much, Brother Rodney Assad. Welcome, everybody. Apologize first of all. I understand I'm getting a little choppy, getting some choppy audio from me. But that's why we want to have more than one host. So in case there's any complications, you'll be able to hear from somebody else. So thank you, brother and sister, for being here. This is actually, Brother Rodney, Sister Brandy, broadcast 143. That's right, you're right. Not 14, not 43, 143 broadcasts spanning over close to 3 years, brothers and sisters. As Brother Rodney said, if this is your first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. If this is your 20th time, 120th time, welcome, brothers and sisters, to Black Wealth Empowerment Live. This is a platform, a customized platform just for you. This is a private platform just for you. Because, see, those of us who know that decisions are made in private. They know that the movers and shakers don't take their plans, don't go public. They're private, brothers and sisters. Private. See, so that's what we have to learn. If we're going to build wealth, if we're going to be in power as Black people, we have to understand that it's not done in the public, not done in front of the cameras, press conferences. The hard work, the work where you roll up your sleeves, is when nobody's looking. It's out of the public eye. So that's what you have here, brothers and sisters, a private, elusive, exclusive platform just for you. The only way you got it is you're invited. right? You can watch it live right here on our Black Wealth Empowerment platform. You might be watching it in our Facebook group. You might be watching it on our YouTube channel. But out of the millions of YouTube channels out there, you just won't, normally you won't run across us, right? Maybe the algorithms will help you find us, but there's chances that you won't run across us by chance, by luck. Some intentional efforts will have to be on your part. So you'll find us. We're here. We're bringing you exclusive content, exclusive information that's customized for the Black man and woman here in America, because we know best what we need. Other people, they try their best, Brother Rodney, Sister Brandy. As one of my friends say, God bless them. They did the best they can. But only we can lift us up. Only we can customize content, information just for us. So, brothers and sisters, we want to welcome you to this very historical 143rd broadcast with a special part 2 for you. We're going to get our sisters on to have a panel, and Brother Rodney and I, we're going to get on out of the way so they can get on, and they will be coming on. They're on from different parts of the country, so they'll be popping on, because everybody's busy, right? I've heard many years ago, Brother Rodney, as you probably heard, if you want somebody to do something for you, find a busy person. Find a busy person. And these sisters are movers and shakers. And they're coming on, but they're busy, but they're going to come on. They're going to come on this platform. So you all can sit around as sisters, around the fire, and have a fireside chat. So we want to roll it over to the host for tonight's program, Sister Brandy. As we find out where the rest of the sisters are, I want you to come on, Sister Brandy, and kind of let the viewing audience know about part 1 and kind of what you guys covered. And Brother Rodney, I will reach out to the sisters and see who they are and see can we patch them in. So, Sister Brandy, go ahead and take over and tell us what happened last week. Brother Rodney, we'll plug our ears. Go right ahead.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Brother Rodney. Thank you, Brother Darrell. Praise be to Allah. Black Wealth Empowerment members, we are live and in action again. This is exciting. As Brother Darrell already stated, it is going up again and again. It gets better and better with time. Just like fine juice. I was about to say wine, see? We don't drink, so juice. Just like some fine juice. The Black Wealth Empowerment gets better and better each and every week. This is the official second week of the Sisters panel. The Sister to Sister is a fireside chat. And so this evening, we have some amazing sisters getting on. The sisters who were presented last week, Sister Thea was on. Also, Sister Teresa Griffin was on. And let me just give you a little back history about the two sisters who spoke last week and the sisters that'll be getting on today. Sister Thea is a renowned author of a book. If you look on her, go to her, she just has like TheaMuhammad.com. You can just find her there and also Google her as well. She's a mom of 5 children. She talked about her 2 businesses that she has. One is being an author, and then the second book, she has a family business, and that's dealing with finances. We didn't get all the details as it relates to that, but I believe it's also geared around taxes. And so she talked about the journey and the process of how she's been successful, what her goal is, the people who have mentored her through the journey of being an entrepreneur. And then also we have Sister Teresa Griffin. And Sister Teresa is an entrepreneur as well. She works with partners, and she talked about how the partnership has to be cohesive, and how when you work with a partner, several partners, you have to have that trust factor. And she doesn't let anything go for naught. She really makes sure that she's very intentional with what she does. I don't recall right off the name of her organization or business that she works, or the name of the company, but it's definitely geared around music and listening to music. So similar to like a Spotify or one of those, or Apple Tunes, something of that nature. But if you reach out to the sisters on Black Wealth Empowerment, you will definitely get more information, because if you're interested, they're the resource for those. If you're not interested in that, we have Sister Marva coming on. She's going to talk about her future business and the business that she had before. We also have Sister Cassandra coming on, Cunningham. She's going to talk about her businesses as well. Now, just a little information about the businesses that we have. Also, if you are able to notice, I'm actually traveling. I'm coming back to the city. And so it's really a great opportunity to still keep my word and make my word bond, because I committed to doing the Black Wealth Empowerment regardless of whom or what. And so that hour that we're taking out to have the Black Wealth Empowerment is a great honor and privilege to be on. So listen, Brother Rodney and Brother Dara figuring it all out for the sisters, but I have tons of questions. I also let everybody know early in the post if there was any questions that you had for the Black Wealth Empowerment sister to sister panel. Please post those. Brother Rodney, if you could let me know if you see any questions, that'd be awesome. And we're just like, go from there, because it's going to be an exciting hour of power. It's about 7:11 my time. So that means we're 11 minutes into the hour of power in episode 143. Brother Dara, I'm going to send it back to you just for a moment.
All right. Thank you, Sister Brandy. I appreciate you as we're reaching out. I just reached out to a couple of those sisters to make sure that they received the link to get on so we can get them on. Sister Tia, Sister Marva, Sister Teresa. So we'll reach out to the rest of them as well. So until they get on, we're going to move. And, one thing about life that we have to learn, we have to learn life, learn how to live. And I don't mean live as far as existing, but learning how to live as far as living the life that you want. And we all should want to more than just survive or exist, right? So we have to learn how to do these things. And one of the things we have to learn at the Courage Coach is, this is what the brother does. This is his purpose in life, is to help people realize, maximize their God-given potential. What greater work can there be? What greater purpose can there be for you and I to strive to live our full God-given potential? You don't know what that is until you try. You don't know what that is until you take the limits off of possibilities. Because we talk about here Black Wealth Empowerment, we're talking about limitlessness. When you hear wealth, you don't know how much that is. When you hear empowerment, how much is that? So, brothers and sisters, you come on, you share this platform above your head, you should see some buttons. We're not going to spend a lot of time into that, because I want to turn it over. See, I tell you what, when you live in your purpose, then it's kind of hard not to live in your purpose. When you know what your purpose is. And Brother Rodney inside knows his purpose, and he's living his purpose. So I want to turn it over here just to encourage some of us to give us some words, because I'm about to say, when you live in your purpose, you can't stay away from your purpose too long. Last week, Brother Rodney and I didn't get a chance to present. We turned it over to the sisters, and we're doing that right now. So as we work out and bring our sisters on, and as they can get on through the technical difficulties, as you're always going to have difficulties in life, then I want to turn over to brother so he can say some words, and we can patch our sisters in, and we can turn it over to them. So, Brother Rodney, let's turn it over to you.
Well, turn it on over to me then. Pass the mic. Please pass the mic. Please, Pat. We used to do that. We used to do open mic in Los Angeles, a place called The Good Life, brothers and sisters. And this is in the earlier days of hip hop. And so during a certain point, you have like just a kind of a round robin, if you will, and everybody get on the stage and just be flowing. The beat be going, the DJ playing the beat, and everybody just rocking on the mic, just doing your thing, right? And then, it was cool. But then when it's time for the solo pieces, right? You get up there, you may have drop your beat, you doing your thing, and then if it's like not kind of coming together and it's not, the crowd ain't feeling you, everybody are going, please pass the mic, right? Please pass the mic. Please pass the mic. Well, that's a person who feels that that's their purpose. And I've seen many people come through, grab the mic, a lot of confidence, a lot of swag, right? I'm up there, I'm giving it my all. But it's just evident to the people watching that This is not what you're born to do. It might be something you like doing. It may be something you enjoy doing. Oh, you are really fired up about that. But doesn't mean it's your purpose. It's our purpose. There's a lot of things that are just hobbies. And what happens is, brothers and sisters, sometimes we have to understand the difference between a hobby and the holiness. Oh, I'm gonna say that again. Allah just put that on my mind. I'm freestyling that one right there. It said a hobby and holiness. When you're operating under the Holy Spirit, that's when you're operating in your purpose, your divine purpose, right? And there's a difference. But when you're operating in a hobby, you may do it, you may not. You bought a few supplies, maybe you didn't. You kind of tinker around. It may sit on the shelf. It start getting dusty. Oh, I need that shelf right now. Let me throw that over here in this little tote. Because that's a hobby. It's a hobby. Now, you might have something that's a hobby that you're really fired up about, and you do it all the time. Every day. That's what I'm supposed to do. But you've convinced yourself this is what I was born to do. Well, one thing we do have to be mindful of, brothers and sisters, is that the feedback we get as it relates to that. See, having I did a rap one time many years ago when I was in the music industry, and I would always tell people, standing on the rooftop saying you're a bird, I said, jump off, your behind will drop. Just because I scream, I'm a bird, I'm a bird, I know I'm a bird, and you be fired up about your birdness, right? You ain't got no wings. You might even put some fake ones on. That's cool. That's cool. Right? You doing some chirping and stuff, and maybe some cock-a-doodle-doo and whatever you doing on the roof. Woo, look at me, I'm a bird. But when you jump off, the reality kicks in. We're going to find out if you're a bird or not. Once you take the leap, we're going to find out if you're a bird or not. What kind of bird you are. You might just be a chicken. Hello, somebody, because they ain't going to fly that far. Well, when we get that data back, you say, you know what? Okay, maybe I'm a bird, but I might just be a chicken. I might not be eagle material. That may be just the reality of this. Let me search deeper inside my soul. Let me do some more introspection, some reflection in my life to find out where my purpose really lies. A lot of us think our purpose is found in our issues, our hang-ups, our past, something my mom and them said. My cousin always said I was going to be a preacher. That don't mean it's our purpose. I'll tell you this right now, a brother that some of you may have known, I'm not going to say his name, but he said one day, he said, it's a heck of a thing, Brother Rodney, when somebody else sees something in you that you don't even see in yourself. I said, wow, that's powerful. Because somebody else can have a vision for you that you don't even have for yourself. So then they're looking at you and saying, why don't you live in the vision? And you like, I don't even see it like that. So there's a disconnect. So we got to find our purpose. We got to find what really, really in our soul, our heart of hearts, we were born to do. Now, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, blessed is he or she that finds their purpose and really walks in it, lives it. Blessed. You are blessed if you can find it and then live it. Oh my goodness. You blessed, because you'll find unspeakable joy. Everything in your life, you say, why are you so happy all the time? Because I'm living my purpose. I believe this is what I was divinely put here to do and be it. I love doing it. I'll do it effortlessly. I'll do it whether I get paid or don't get paid. It doesn't matter. It's inconsequential. This is what I was born to do. So, brothers and sisters, I know sometimes when we're dealing with wealth and economics, right, and this is a little inspirational message as we get ready to get our sisters on and working out some technical difficulties here or there. However, the show always goes on. The show always goes on. Now, we've heard that before. Let me just, that's a segue. The show always goes on. We've heard that the show must go on, right? The show must go on. We say it all the time, but that's really a natural order of things. Right? After the original creator created everything, created all the stuff, right? All the materials for the stuff, not created everything. Like he created the light bulb and he made the speakers and he made an iPad. That's what I'm saying. He gave us the material by which we could work out the rest of the stuff, right? But everything is here. Everything we need is already here. Everything that will be, everything that has been is already here. Been here. Ain't no new stuff came. We ain't got no new materials that came out the heavens. None of that. So the computer been here since the beginning. Oh, wait, an iPhone been here since the beginning? Yep. Oh, yeah. You've been here since the beginning. You ain't come from some other place. I didn't come from some other place. We've been here. We came with it all. This is not new. This is not new. This has been here. It's gonna keep being here. That's why I'll never die. I'll never die. None of us will ever die. Now, oh yeah, the personality, the ego will go away. It dissipates. It got by, whatever, ego. But all the material stays. It doesn't go off in space or none of that. So it stays here. So the show must go on at a deeper level, brothers and sisters. We got to understand that we're important yet unimportant. We're necessary and unnecessary all at the same time. That no one of us is so significant that if we're not here, everything just stops. No. So we have to have that attitude of humility. We have to be ready to contribute what we contribute and know that if we fall, we fall off, we have a decline, a health, whatever, don't matter. It's irrelevant. At the end of the day, you should be happy knowing that the show is still going to go on. You shouldn't be, oh, well, I'm sick and I'm down. Oh, the sisters did. Your sister can't get on. She didn't make it. None of us is so important that the things is not go. The planet's still gonna keep spinning. Birds gonna keep chirping. Trees gonna grow. Some gonna fall. Water gonna ebb and flow. All this stuff's gonna happen, regardless. So what we want to do is we have to have an attitude that while I may be important in the moment, I'm unimportant in the eternal, right? Yet important. It's all connected. So, brothers and sisters, now you fired up, right? You fired up about your passion. You go, oh, I think this is what I'm born to do. Well, what I think that challenge us to do, and there's sisters that Allah willing will come on, and we have Sister Brandon as a testament to this, that, a lot of this is also trial and error. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Brother Dear, I know you've heard this. Sister Brandon, I know you heard this. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad says to us that the original man learns through experimentation. The original man learns through experimentation. We cannot be cowardly, brothers and sisters. We cannot be so shy and reclusive and afraid to try something, do something. That's what I love about the movie, Brother Daryl, Sister Brandy, John Q. I love that movie. That movie's all powerful movie, because the part I love the most is when his wife says, "John, do something. Just do something." She was tired of him being all punkish and insurance and I don't, whatever for that stuff, dude. My baby's about to die and they giving up on him. You do something. That's the attitude you gotta have. Just do something. Well, Nike's kind of leveraged that with that "just do it" thing. But do something. Experiment. Try something. You'll never, nothing venture, nothing gain, they say, right? Well, you got to get out there and go after it. So finding our purpose sometimes is also finding out, where it don't work, with some stuff that ain't right. It's man, that was a horrible mistake there. Well, okay, let's clean up this mess and move on. Right? Try something else. Keep it pushing, they say in the hood, right? Keep it pushing, right? We got to keep riding. It don't stop. One monkey don't stop, no show. You heard that, right? Same thing. All these cliches and sayings and all that stuff. You don't stop. Keep going, because in those attempts, in those trials, right? In these trials, you're going to start to find out where you're strong, where you're weak, what you like, what you don't like, what you're excellent at, what you're not so good at, where you need to learn, where you need to, kind of enhance all those things. You'll learn and glean that information from going after it, doing something. But where most people fail, y'all, you know where most people fail? They won't try. They won't go after it. Nah, I know some of y'all right now. Brother Daryl, I know some of you. Brother Daryl, I can see it right. I can read minds. You know that. Y'all know that about me. I can read minds. Brother Daryl's thinking right now. I seen it. Come on, Brother Daryl. Sister Brandy was like, ooh, Brother Rodney's trying to catch my third eye. He watching my third eye. I saw it rub that third eye. Like, you looking in my soul. Watch this. Brother Daryl right now, and a bunch of people right now watching this, you start thinking immediately when I said you got to try something, some of y'all said, but Master Yoda said, try not. Do or do not, there is no try. I know you heard. I know you was listening to Master Yoda. Master Yoda gave you that. That was a jewel. That was an absolute jewel. But brothers and sisters, he said, do or do not, there is no try. It's the same thing. Just do it. Get out there, make some stuff happen, get activated, get active, go after it. It's still an attempt. The concept of what he was trying to get across in the movie is you got to do something. You can't sit there. You can't be sad. You can't get your Luke Skywalker on and be all like, well, I don't know. Well, I'll try. See, all apprehensive and pensive and gingerly about. Come on, man. If anything, be like, get an aneurysm because you was trying so hard or something, but don't be over there like, well, I don't know. Maybe I can't lift it. That's terrible attitude. So Yoda was trying to deal with attitude more than the attempt, more than whether he could or could not do it. It was inconsequential. The attitude behind it, what his problem was. That's our problem, brothers. This is our attitude. We don't have the right mental attitude. And what's the right mental attitude? Do it. Do it. Get the data. Do it again. Get the data. Learn what you need to learn. Do it again. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Because here's the thing. The law of probabilities is always at work. Always at work. Okay, you say, well, we ain't supposed to gamble. Lottery. Okay, fine. They got stats on that. They actually have the possibilities. You got 1 in X amount of million chance, 17 million chance to win. So if you play the multitude of numbers, 17 million, blah, 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 blah numbers, different sequentials, the possibility that one of them gonna hit. That's the law of averages and probabilities. Well, you ain't even, the odds is better in your favor when you're talking about your business, changing your personal life, family dynamics, right? All that stuff, it changes. So the sisters we were looking to bring on, these are people who've navigated different waters, different areas, right? They've got the data. They tried this thing. I didn't like that so much. That didn't resonate with my soul. They tried something else, and then they found something. Ooh, this resonates. I love this. I'm passionate about it. It's something I've always enjoyed doing, and they took off doing it. Now, this don't mean they don't have other things they experiment on, right? Learn through experimentation. So just because you find your purpose don't mean you stop experimenting with things. Doesn't mean you stop experimenting. Oh, I found my purpose. I'm good now. you ain't plateaued on that. Learning and everything you can know about it. There's always more. You haven't reached perfection yet. So the sisters that we have that's at the rate, we trying to get them on. We trying to work out some of the kinks and whatnot, the links and all this stuff. And so these are people who have navigated these waters, and they found many of them found that sweet spot. Yeah, I say that sweet spot where you get something and you like. So you ever see somebody surfing? They catch that wave. And they like out there, and it's like they just on that board, just like whatever. I could be on my tippy toes and still be good. Just ride, and you like, whoo, man, that look easy. Because they caught that sweet spot, that wave. You ever see Stephen Curry? He out there doing his thing, he's shaking, doing his thing. He's just throwing them up. It's like he don't even look. He's like, oh, there the 3. Oh, 3. Oh, let's just 3. It's like, what? He didn't even look at the basket. I think he just threw a 3 up. It's like he's like, it be all net. Don't be like bouncy in. It be like, because he found a sweet spot. He in the zone. But see, brothers and sisters, when we get to that point, like our sisters and many others, you just ride that wave. We have the tendency to get lax, get comfortable, get sloppy. I'm found my purpose. I'm in. I got this. I'm doing it. I'm getting, I'm getting this, and X amount of dollars is coming in. The ego start kicking up on us. And then, one thing about God, Allah, right? I don't know if y'all know this or not. You might want to get acquainted with the God. He has a way of humbling us, knocking us down a few notches here and there, just in case we get all praises due to me, get that all praise due to me going. And then, he's like, oh, okay, let me smack you up a little bit. And it's not about a malice or nothing like that. It's just to help us out, right? You smack you up a little bit, let you know you ain't all that. And we kind of come down. So it's best to just maintain the spirit of humility, a spirit of gratitude, and always have a spirit of a student. Remain a student always. I have to always keep that out front. I want you to keep that out front. The sisters that we have to try to do something different and new. We might even have to do a Facebook Live and say, all right, look, just jump on, invite that one. We can just round robin it or something. We work it out. We work it out. And but these sisters have found their sweet spots in a lot of areas, but they're doing more than just what you see. So the things you'll ultimately hear the sisters talk about, they're doing more than that. Many of them are mothers, wives, right? In addition to entrepreneurs, they have different business ventures that they're involved in. Some volunteer at places. Some have career, like other career things with that, something they went to school for this and they like doing it, right? But they're very multi faceted sisters. See, when you got a jewel, brother Daryl, I don't know if you know about this, brother Daryl. This might be new information for you, brother. Yeah. But you have a jewel. One of the things that you all you've seen is I've studied like diamonds and all this stuff, right? Just because I like knowing things. But the way they cut it, the angle they cut it at when they cut a diamond, right? The angles and stuff they cut it at actually will help bring out the brilliance. You can have a diamond, you can find a raw, rough diamond out of a diamond mine. It is ugly, it is horrid, it don't look good at all. It looks like a nasty piece of glass, right? But the right jeweler with the right hand, the right eye, can cut that thing just right. And the right angles, the right tapering, based on the cut. Is it a Princeton cut? Is it that cut around all this stuff, right? Different cuts bring out different elements of the jewel. That's why they cost different. Cost, right? Cost range based on the cut, clarity, color. All that stuff comes into play. Now, what am I saying? Well, the more multifaceted we are, and we can shine in these areas, and we got good angles in our life. Our clarity is there, right? Right? You ain't got no coal in you, right? No dark spots and places in your heart, in your mind, and your spirit to dirty up the diamond, which is you. The more brilliant you look, the more attractive we are. You want to have that attracting power. See, I don't know if you all have ever had this experience. I know Sister Brandy, because Sister Brandy's really tight with the sisters like that. Like she really connects with the sisters, and they have a good unity, quality sisterhood, thing going on, and it's a beautiful thing. We all should have those experiences and encourage others to be a part of them. But a sister get newly married, or she might, like Brother Craig say, he say, I'm gonna bless my wife with a brand new diamond ring, right? I'm gonna hook her up with that 22 carat she been looking at. right. So brother Craig say, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this 187,000 on this ring for my wife. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I love my girl like that. This is what he's saying. I know my brother like that, right? So I got this extra 187. I'm gonna bless my girl because I'm gonna get her that 222 carat, whatever that is, right? And so, but watch, Sister Brandy, she rocking it, right? Because he did it. He was like, hey, we had like the stadium and everybody was there for this game, and Brother Craig was like, come on out, Sinners, stage, honey. Oh, everybody, oh. And then like boom, he put that rock on the extra rock, like boom, thank you for quality years of marriage and some wild Baker babies. Thank you so much, right? Bread Breaker 9000, right? And so, right, we got that in the ring, and you know what's gonna happen? All the women gonna be like, because they gonna do a close up on the ring, right? It's gonna be shing, shimmer, shimmer, shing. And you know what's gonna happen when Sister Brandy get back in the stands? You know what's gonna happen? Every single woman in the arena gonna say, "Can I see that? Can I look at that? Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, that is. Oh, look at this, honey. This is. Watch how it sparkles. It is amazing. It has attracting power." Well, that's a physical object on a ring finger. What about us? Do we draw that kind of attention to ourselves in the positive, where people say, "I want to see you. I want to look." See, that's why people, when the Honorable Mr. Louis Farrakhan come into a room, he lights up the room. Not from bravado, not from swag. Look at me, I'm Farrakhan. No, the minister walked in the room one time we was in, and we didn't even know the minister walked in. He rolled in the room. We didn't even know the minister walked in. It took us a few seconds, and he said something, and we was like, "Oh, something like a brother, mister." We didn't even know he rolled in. It was so smooth, so cool. Like, "Hey, I'm me. I'm just me." But it was no pretentious. "Here I am. I'm in the room." No. But it's the illumination comes from within, brothers and sisters. It's from the mind, the heart, the soul, the spirit, the attitude. We have to be that way. Are we attractive to others? So we have these sisters who are stars, who are brilliant diamonds, who should be attracted to you all if you would just look. But one thing about a diamond on a ring finger, it's only as good as the fact that I looked over and noticed it. But we also have to be careful of this, Sister Brady, and I know you'll share this with the sisters and others. We have to stop, as the Bible says, hiding our light under a bushel basket, hiding our sparkle in the back, right? See, people can't see us, not to see us as, "Oh, look at me." That's not what I'm saying. But you want them to see the brilliance, the sparkle, because you want to attract them so you can give them a word. You say, "Ooh, how'd you get that ring? How'd Brother Craig get you that ring?" You say, "Oh, girl, my husband works so hard on behalf of his family. He does this, he does that, he does this. He allows me the room to do this and be that and then this, and that just frees him up. You know, I take care of him like this and that. It opens his mind up to where he can just do me and see a teacher. Oh, I'm gonna try that." So, bro, I know I'm just all in that thing. I just love this word. I just love just helping us get. That's why we on BWE, y'all. I speak for a living, so y'all got to excuse me. I catch the spirit. That's the holiness right there, right? Not the hobby. It's the holiness. So, brother, I'm gonna swing. Let me swing it over, Sister Brand. I don't know. I felt like saying that. Allah put it on my heart. I figured, hey, praise belongs to Allah all the time. But I really believe, brothers and sisters, that I'll say this. Let me say this one last point. I gotta say this. Me personally, I really in this respect, I love that the minister is like this, and as one of my examples in life, I love this about the minister too, among other things. But the minister doesn't have any envy in his heart for nobody. He don't have no envy for nobody. And I always used to think I was weird because I never was envious or covetous of somebody else. If you're doing something dope, I think that's dope. I'm like, "That's dope. Dang, that's hot. Man, okay, maybe I'm gonna try that. How you do that? That's dope." Not to unseat you, not to, "Oh, you don't know what you do. Oh, I should be doing that." I don't eat that, whatever. I love it that you hot at whatever you doing in life. Now, I may want to learn that. I might say, "Oh, man." Like Sister Brandy and the bread bakers, they put together some cold stuff, brother. All that stuff you looking like, man, strange. I'm like, what? Okay, I could do that. Not because, "Oh, I can do that. Just Brandy no. I'm like, that's hot, man. That look good. Okay, I want to try that. See if I can even be almost that good. Because it's not out of nothing. I want my sister to not be good. I'm happy when you're successful. It brings me joy when we win. I want you to be mad, and I don't care how much money you got, because I'm not going to ask you for none. Because in my heart, I'm like, I can get my own. I'm not gonna be like, oh, brother Daryl. See, brother Daryl, he done sold like 15 properties at 3.5 million each. So he probably sitting on with his commission. He's like, brother Daryl, what's up, man? You hook a brother up and all. No, I'm like, brother, praise be to Allah. How much? He said, yeah, man, I cleared about 30 million this year, bro, Rodney. I'm like, oh, man. I'm like, ugh. Do that thing, man. Okay, now you gonna do 60 next year? How you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gonna slack up? You just kind of like coasting now? What you doing? Nah, man, we're gonna flip that and double that up. By the end of the year, I'm like, that's my man. That's what I'm talking about. Not because I want what he got. I don't care like that. I mean, I care about him, but I don't care like, oh, I want what he got. I wish I could have that. I want what Allah has for me, not what Allah has for you. Be not covetous. So, brothers and sisters, the reason why you want to get your brilliance out, you want to hide it under the bushel basket, so we can inspire, encourage, and give people a sign of hope and possibility that if I got a hot ring, Sister Brandy saying, you can get one too. Let me show you how. See, it's power in that, brothers and sisters. Now, you will bring out the haters, but you can convert the haters to helpers. You can convert them to helpers in life, right? Just show them their power. Help them see their brilliance. Say, oh, brothers, don't worry about that. Can I share something with you? Let them give you permission to share something. I share something with you. Say, yeah, you know. Let do this. What do you love? I see so much in it. Look, can I walk you through that and show you how you can bring that out and do that and hook that up and make that happen? And later on, they thank you so much for taking that moment with me. So, brothers and sisters, that's what it's about. Let your light shine. Right? And know at the end of the day, here's what we say. All praise is due to Allah. Because it's not us. In the beginning was Allah. At the end, it's always going to be Allah. We just in the middle of all of this. Right? So we are the Alpha. We are the Omega. We came with it all. He is everything. We're not separate from, and once we understand that we are him, he is us, it's one and the same. There's nothing different. Allah is the only reality, so says the minister. The only reality. There's nothing that exists that is not Allah. It all comes from him. There it is. We just get a chance to participate and manipulate this reality. So, brothers and sisters, let your light shine. And inshallah, Sister Brandy, we got to work out getting these sisters on and moving. But I want to turn it over to Sister Brandy. She's in the car right now with brother Craig. He probably done told her he about to buy that ring. That's why she's smiling. He's like, ooh, I'm gonna go and get that $187,000. Let's go by the bank right now, baby. I'm gonna go and get that $187,000. I'll go get that ring right now. We're going by the jewelers. Go ahead, Sister Brandy. I'm gonna swing it over to you.
Thanks, Brother Rodney. Praise be to Allah. Yeah, the ring's on its way. But you know what? What's more important than the ring? Just us spending time together. I don't have to have no big, humongous ring. I'm okay. We're just going out of town like we did this weekend and just having a good time, enjoying another city and seeing something different and just experiencing it without limitations. For me, this weekend was talking, I was reminding my husband about not being limited. So this week we didn't have any worries. We didn't have to get up at a certain time. We didn't have to move at a certain time. We didn't have to make sure the children got situated. It was just us doing whatever we wanted to do. We found stuff on Groupon and we're like, boom, all right, we're going to do this. I'll post some pictures later, just a few, because my husband, just because. But with that being said, the amazing part about being an entrepreneur is that, yes, you have the freedom and flexibility to get up and go, not all the time exactly when you want, but you have a little bit more of an opportunity versus having to call in and say, oh, I'm sick from school or work or whatever the case is, right? With that being said, I had a great weekend. I'm telling you. At 8 o'clock, I'm getting off this line with y'all because I have to finish my 30-minute ride home with my husband. And now with Black Woman Empowerment. But with that being said, Brother Rodney, there was a good point that you made. And Brother Dara said it sometime before. And we talked about a giver's economy. And one of the questions I had posted for the group was talking about how do you have a giver? Are you part of the giver's economy? And if so, how so? And so for me, what brings joy to my life, in addition to my family, with my business, just passing the information along to others. It's kind of funny. My daughter, she, the oldest one, that's cupcakes. And so every now and then I go in the kitchen, I'm like, Jamie, let me see your recipe. She's like, no, you can't see my recipe. I said, the funny thing is, you just added a couple of extra things to your recipe and you took somebody else's. As Brother Rodney said just a little while ago, there's nothing new in creation. Allah created everything. So it's just a matter of just pushing through and passing the information along. Over the last week, when I was looking at a summer position, like a part-time thing that I did the year before, I reached out to her. She had me do an interview, and it was like a second interview, and it took forever for them to call me and let me know on Friday, like I had the summer job, because I wanted to work with the children, right? This is the message. I'm getting to it. And so in the process, I just was reminded by God that, it doesn't matter if you gave all the information away about what you did last year, because it's a different management company doing it this year. So Allah was just reminding me, it doesn't matter if you gave the information away and they choose somebody different. It's all praises due to Allah. That's what it's all about. It doesn't matter. You gave it away and you good with it. Keep it pushing. Needless to say, I got the job over the summer, but if I didn't, all praises due to Allah. Whoever needed it was for them, and it was the right time, the right opportunity. When we are in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing, everything else flows. We talk about passion and finding that passion and whatever you love to do. That's what makes life amazing. I love to bake, right? And so for me, when I can get in the kitchen and just kind of relax and ignore everything else, it brings me happiness. I talk about my oldest daughter, Bread Baker, one all the time, because when she likes to listen to music when she bakes. No, not for me. For me, quiet. It's fine. I can hear the birds chirping, and I can just be at peace until I have that time when I got to hurry and rush. I don't like rushing. I like just to take my time and make sure everything is done intentionally and on purpose, right? That's what I'm saying. It's amazing opportunities that we all have. So even if you're working for time,
Oh, Sister Brandy's in a bad location.
It doesn't matter if you work part-time.
Yeah, she's in a bad location, brothers and sisters.
All
So
right.
Yeah.
Hold on, Sister Brandy.
Are you able to hear me?
Okay, you were in a bad cell location.
Okay, is this better?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay, man, because I was rolling. I mean, I had like a good 5 tips, but I'll attempt to repeat it. The message I wanted to leave with everybody is make sure whatever you choose to do it with integrity, have fun, ultimate goal. And if you're working full-time or you're working part-time, it doesn't matter. Still do the job that you can save and have fun doing what you like. Find a niche. If you're passionate about talking to people, become a life coach. There's so many different facets and entities that you can pursue. Google, Google and Bing and YouTube have so many accessible routes of information for free. And Brother Darrell and Brother Rodney have always offered a 30-minute consult with you as Black Wealth Empowerment members too. So for the sisters who are part of the Black Wealth Empowerment, we have no excuse. There's no more time to play. It's just a matter of moving out on what we want to do. Write it down and take action. If you needed somebody to talk to, give me a call. Not after 9, because I won't talk to you. But anytime after 5, let's go. We can work it out, because I'm excited for you to be successful, just like I know you will be excited for me to be successful. So I'm going to leave you with this message. My motto is, you are not alone. Allah will bless us and keep us encouraged and stay inspired and motivated to keep pushing and living your dreams. And if you have children, help them to see how they can be successful. Maybe working full-time, a 40-hour week, but then you still got your part-time gig. Whatever it is, if you love to garden, just do it a little bit versus talking about it and not taking action. Because now it's all about taking action and saving our lives. All right? I love you all. Have a great evening. And inshallah, I will talk with you guys soon. Peace. Brother Darrell, I'm sending it over to you.
All right, thank you so very much, Sister Brandy. Appreciate you. Yes, definitely. You go and complete your trip and journey back home with your other brothers and sisters. You know, we are excited here at Black Wealth Empowerment here, the host. Can't you tell? And we want you to be excited too. Why? Because excitement is energy, and anything that you want to do on purpose, of your purpose, requires energy. A lot of energy. And the only way you can tap into that energy, you and I have to tap into the source of all energy. Hello, somebody. The source of all energy, brothers and sisters. What you just experienced from this broadcast is what's required, what's necessary to keep it pushing, to keep moving forward, in spite of, I call it. In spite of whatever. Now we plan, and as the Holy Quran says, but Allah planned, He's the best of planners. If you and I, brothers and sisters, how we can take our bumps and our bruises and turn them into opportunities, then you know what? It's almost impossible not to make progress. It's almost impossible not to win. It's almost impossible to accomplish your goals. Anybody can win when everybody's winning, brother Rodney. Anybody can win when everything is going as planned. Anybody can win when the economy is soaring at an all-time high. That's not a test of anything. You riding the wave. Brother Rodney gave an example of surfing. You just riding the wave. I remember as a stockbroker, I used to ask my class and said, when you're riding the wave, how much credit do you get? How much credit does the wave get? So it's times when things don't go as planned, brothers and sisters. What is your attitude going to be? Right? How are you going to respond? Not react, respond. What are you going to do? Are you ready? There's a saying that you have to stay ready so you won't have to get ready. Well, that comes from preparation. You saw how Brother Rodney went 15, 20 minutes and he had to pull himself off the stage. Right? He had to pull himself off the stage. You know, he dropped the mic and picked it up and dropped it 2, 3 times. Because there's years of preparation. What are you prepared for, brothers and sisters? Believe it or not, you're prepared for something. Your past 6 months, you were doing something. What were you preparing for? Past a year, 3 years, 5 years, you were doing something. What were you preparing for? More of the same? Or were you preparing for your dreams, your aspirations? Were you preparing to live in your purpose? Part of this platform, the intention and purpose of this platform is, brothers and sisters, to give us hope and encouragement. No matter how bad it may look, be encouraged. Or no matter how good it may look, be encouraged. Because sometimes God blesses us and we get a leg up and get a hand up and things start to looking good. And as the coach said, we sit back. We sit back. We haven't made enough progress to sit back, brothers and sisters. Right? We should live this life. Whereas if we die today, God forbid, but if we die today, you and I would die empty. What are you saving for? What are you saving for? Every day, as they say, leave it on the field. Every day, brothers and sisters, go to bed empty, not just tired, empty. That should be the objective, to go to bed empty, not tired. Because there's many degrees of tired. There's many types of tired. You're tired from working, or you're tired from being tired, or you're tired from just being up 12, 13 hours. What are you tired of? That's the question. What are we tired of? We want to encourage you here. We want to encourage. That's why he's called the courage coach. Well, in the word encourage is the word courage. Encourage. He's a courage coach, encouraging you, encouraging me. You know, the Spirit of God is like this. It's kind of like rain. If you're standing out in the rain with no umbrella, no hat, guess what? You're going to get rained on. And if there's 10 people standing in the rain, in the vicinity of the raindrops, with no hat, no umbrella, guess what? All 10 people are going to get wet. That's how the Spirit of God is. If you're close to the Spirit, where you can see it, hear it, touch it, feel it, you will be affected by it. You will be affected by it, brothers and sisters. That's why your environment is so very important. Very, very, very important. I believe the Honorable Mr. Farrakhan said, he said your environments can change your nature. My goodness gracious. I tell you how powerful environment is. It can change your nature. Change it. Mm-hmm. It can adjust it. That's change. It can make it different. That's change. It can alter it. That's change. That's change. So we have to put ourselves in the environment. So the inspiration, the encouragement can shower you, can rain on you, can rain on me, can rain on us. So we can be successful. It's time to be successful. Well, everybody else worrying about the border and worrying about Donald Trump and worrying about this, that, and the other. Come on home, brothers and sisters. Let us worry about ourselves. Right? Secure your family. Secure yourself, your family, and then your community. See, we got this thing reversed. We want security. We want to be concerned with everybody, then us, then ourselves. As they say on the street, that's hustling in reverse. That's hustling backwards. That's hustling in reverse. So, brother says, you see it live, unedited, unscripted. What did you do when things don't go as planned? Well, you watched it. You watched it as it unfold. That's the beautiful thing of life. You plan, Allah's plan. You put forth your plan. You execute your plan, and then just watch how it unfolds, and then adjust. And then adjust. Right? We could spend all our time trying to figure, what's wrong. At a certain time, you got to keep it pushing. You got to, okay, I'm going to focus my time on continue pushing forward, making this thing happen. And that's what you just experienced as a lesson. Obviously, that's what God had planned. And we walked in his plan. As long as you and I walk in God's plan, whatever unfolds outside of our plan and our execution of the plan, whatever unfolds and we submit and walk into that plan that unfolds, we will be the winner. We will be the winner. And we'll take whatever happens that we have not planned. We learn how to take that and make the most of it. And we'll always win. Right? We'll always win. And when you're always winning, then you can do anything that you want to do. Because you learn how to win in life. Thank you for listening, brothers and sisters. We're going to turn it over to Brother Rodney for some closing words. And this has been the Hour of Power broadcast 143 here at Black Wealth Empowerment Live. And then we'll shut it down because we got some things to do. Brother Rodney.
Yes, sir, Brother Daryl. Thank you all for watching. Yes, this is life is so dynamic, isn't it? Life is so dynamic. This is why, we learn through experimentation. We learning new things constantly. What works, what doesn't work, what we can try this, let's try that, let's maybe adjust this, tweak that. And so this is something to be expected. But brother and Daryl and I can have the spirit and attitude that we have because we've paid the cost. We've had the disappointments in the past, and we've navigated some business waters and some business ideas and deals that didn't pan out, didn't quite do what we thought it was going to do. But that's okay. That happens. But didn't mean we didn't stop. Brother Daryl didn't stop being an entrepreneur. And we went through some renditions of different companies and stuff like whatever. It doesn't matter. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We're experimenting. And we found our sweet spots in these areas here or there and this and that. And then we experiment some more over in these other areas. But you don't stop. You keep going. BWE is on 143 because that's just how we roll. We keep going. It has been some ups and downs, some ebbs, some flows. But we're going to keep going. Whether we got, 100 people watching or 1,000 people watching. Whether 1,500 people share the broadcast or 15,000 share the broadcast, doesn't matter. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep grinding. Now, we do want some feedback from you. What do you like? What do you want to see more of? What would you like to hear? Who would you like for us to interview and talk to? Things like that. We want to hear from you. So get in the private exclusive Facebook group. If you're not a member, you want to request to be a member, we'll vet you, check you out, see if you a good fit for what's going on, and ask the questions. Come on, get your free coaching session in, that 30-minute coaching consultation. So you can maybe get yourself, in the right frame of mind, at least start moving in the right direction. Now you want to get a full coaching program. Make sure you get your 19secrets.com on. You got to do that. This is a jewel sitting and waiting for you to participate in. A jewel. I'm telling you, you want to explode your business, your sales, your life. You got to get your 19 secrets on. If you don't know about that, just hit Brother Daryl up. He'll tell you exactly what to do, where to click, how to get access, get plugged in. Because one thing I found, Brother Daryl, over the years, that just like in direct sales network marketing, if you don't plug in, you disconnected. Yeah, that business briefing was, boy, whoa, you excited. But if you don't plug in, you're going to be disconnected. You out there floating around, you're like, I don't know, my energy ain't up because you're not plugged in to the system. So plug in, brothers and sisters. Plug in and don't let go. I know that current, but initially may feel like, oh man, Brother Dale, this is a lot. Hold on to it. Because after a while, your body will build up the right resistance, the right strength to where you can hold on to that current. You're like, oh, I need more. I need to go to that platinum level now. I need a stronger jolt. See, I don't know. Let me say this, brother, real quick, because you started this, right? When somebody has like maybe a heart thing or something like that, and there's a cardiac issue, they have the paddles, right? And so they have different settings, not just one setting. Like here's one setting, jump the heart. No, they have different settings, and they can actually up the amperage based on the person, the body, fat content, all those things, so you can get the right jolt to the heart to start it. Well, same thing in our lives, brothers and sisters. It may be something that's little, okay, cool. You started off, it jolted you, but then after a while, you like, this current ain't enough. Then you got to go to the next level, keep going and keep going and keep going to get that jolt you need to wake you all the way up, or at least get you to the next level based on where you are. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for writing it down. Thank you for sharing it. I'm riding inside Muhammad, your courage coach. Remember, no matter what else you do in life, you must always remember to cultivate the courage to do something and roar. Peace.
All right. All right. Thank you, Brother Rodney. Thank you, brothers, for being here. This is broadcast 143. Excited to bring it to you the way we always bring it to you, live and in living color. That's right, live and in living color. Brothers and sisters, thank you so very much. You share this stream. You just share. Just share until you're tired of sharing, and then when you're tired of sharing, share some more. And watch, it'll come falling back to you. Oh yeah. Why? Because that's a universal law. And the universal law submits to itself, regardless of who you are. So we got to practice these things, and these are the things that you're learning here at Black Wealth Empowerment brothers and sisters. So thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. And you share the stream, get in the private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group, and you get in there and you meet some folks and you share some good stuff, and you come back. Until next time, as we always say, God willing, we'll see you at the top, not from the top, because your family, but most importantly, our Black community deserves your very best. Thanks for being here. Take care. God bless.